Staying on with the US claims that Iran's oil industry is already showing signs of distress. And this is all thanks to an American naval blockade in the Strait of Hormuz. This comes as the Trump administration is said to be discussing an Iranian offer to end the war and open the Strait of Hormuz. But the latest we know is that the Americans are not happy with what the Iranians have proposed. In a social media post, US Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent claimed that Iran's oil industry, it is starting to shut in production thanks to the US blockade. He claimed that pumping will soon collapse and gasoline shortages in Iran are next. He later posted a story by the Wall Street Journal in which he claimed that blockade is pushing Iran towards extreme measures to keep pumping oil. Now, the report suggests that Iran is storing oil on floating tankers as tanks are filling up due to the blockade. Citing officials from Iran, the report claimed that Iran has resorted to using containers and disused tanks. Bessent also warned global companies and foreign governments of tough sanctions if they continue doing business with Iranian airlines. Now, this comes as White House said that US President Donald Trump has discussed a new Iranian proposal on ending the war with his top national security aides. Iran has proposed a mutual reopening of the strait, leaving the nuclear discussion for a later date in the process. Meanwhile, dozens of countries made a joint call for Iran to fully reopen the Strait of Hormuz at a UN session initiated by Bahrain. The United Nations chief led a chorus of diplomats urging a fuller opening of the vital waterway.
I appeal to the parties, open the strait. Let ships pass, no tolls, no discrimination. Let trade resume. Let the global economy breathe.
An indiscriminate planting of mines in international waterways, that makes Iran the international criminal, pirates of the straits. Tehran admits to these crimes, but is so incompetent, it also admits to not knowing where the mines are.
Now, in response, Tehran's UN envoy asserted Iranian sovereignty over the strait. The Iranian envoy to UN also accused countries of double standards while pointing out that there is a US naval blockade in place as well.
It is regrettable that some members, while asserting the navigational rights must not be threatened, deliberately ignore the United States imposition of a so-called maritime blockade that threatened international navigation. They have once again exposed the double standards. The concerns for maritime safety and freedom of navigation is neither genuine nor consistent with their action and positions.
France's top diplomat, Foreign Minister Jean-Noël Barrot, while denouncing Iran's actions, said that the US started the war without a clear set goal and in a manner that flouts international law. Meanwhile, German Chancellor Friedrich Merz has said that US is being humiliated by Iran as he criticized Washington's attempts to get out of a war that it entered without laying out clear objectives. Merz even suggested that the Trump administration is being outwitted at the negotiating table by Tehran.